What is up, guys? Welcome to today's video. I have the Melisa Michelle palette. I love this girl. I've been following and watching her for so many years, and to see her come out and collaborate with Ulta Beauty, it's awesome. It's just so awesome. I personally love to support fellow YouTubers who I feel are genuine and are just doing their thing and are doing it for the right reasons. You know what I mean? So this video is actually in collaboration with Judi. We decided we're both gonna grab the palette. We're both gonna try it out. We're both gonna do tutorials and swatches of this palette. I personally love doing collabs. It's a great way for me to share fellow YouTubers with you and vice versa. And a great way for you to see separate looks with the same palette, inspire you, you know. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into this palette. Now this is what the, front of it looks like. It has her at the back, description, ingredients, all that fun stuff. Nice size mirror, and at the top it says, I can't wait to see your looks. I can't wait to show it to you. Hashtag Melisa Michelle x Ulta. And I like that the palette completely folds over. I don't know why. For the days when you don't feel like having the mirror, you just kind of lean it on your vanity and it just sits there and you do what you gotta do with it. Anywho, we have a total of 9 eyeshadows. We have a highlighter trio, I want to call it, because there's 3 different highlighters. You can use them all together, you can use them separately. And this cute blush here. I feel like if you're a lighter skin tone, you'll probably be able to use this as like a bronzer. And then you have this really pretty matte liquid lipstick. Now this is my first time ever trying actual makeup from the brand Ulta. And I have to say, I had a good first experience. I tried to use as much out of this palette to create this look. The blush, the highlight, the liquid lipstick, and the shadows. So right away, I'm going to cut to the chase. If you like colors like this, okay, and you like palettes that have a little bit of everything, it's more so like a grab and go kind of palette, get it. For the price, you just cannot beat it. It's really great quality. Okay, so that's kind of like the quick little rundown and my take on the palette. Okay, I'm done yapping. Let's go ahead, get into some swatches, full on details, close-ups of this beauty, and then jump into this tutorial. These little eye masks. These are from Crystals Cosmetics. This is the Diamond Select Anti-Gravity Spark Eye Mask. This is supposed to help with fine lines, give lots of moisture, and it says it has diamond powder in there, so that's supposed to work in harmony with collagen. So yeah. But I'm priming with my usual, the NARS Pro Proof, Smudge Proof, what the? Pro Prime Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. The usual. This is just about finished, and I'm like accomplished when I use an entire product, because most times I just get a new one and not even finish the old one, but I finished this one. Yay. And then I just set it with my MAC powder. So for sure I want to do a dramatic look, but where to start? Alright, let's go into the shade Rosemary, and we'll use that as transition. And I'm using my Wayne Goss number 16. Bring it a little bit closer. Alright, so I'm going in with my number 17 from Wing Gloss and the shade Bling Bling. I'm going to put that directly into the crease. Nice. Picks up a good amount of product. Nicely pigmented, wow. You know, I'm actually really impressed with these shades already. And I've used only 2. They're nice and easy to blend, very, very pigmented. I'm gonna go back into number 16 with no product and just kind of blend. And then I'm gonna go back into the shade Rosemary. I'm gonna go into this shade here on my And now, with the trusty finger, I'm gonna go into the purple shade and apply that to the other part of my lid. And then I'll use a brush and blend them together. First, going in with my Wayne Goss 17 brush to blend. Now I'm going to go with that brush into the purple shade and add where I need to. Alright, I'm going to clean my brush a little bit. And I'm going to use it to blend the 2 colors together. Oh, lovely. Alright, so I cleaned off my brush. And now we blend the 2 colors together. Now I'm going back into Rosemary to kind of just retouch. Because these colors, we want to make sure they're nice and gradient. I feel like with any dramatic smoky eyes or, you know, dramatic eye looks, you just take your time, go back where you may have lost some color, reapply, you know. Take your time and make it beautiful. Take your time and make your masterpiece your masterpiece. Going into Bing Bing. So cute, these names. Gonna reapply that into the crease. Gonna go into Wheezy, the lightest shade here, and use that as my brow bone highlight. And just take the big fluffy brush and make everybody happy together. See how that looks harsh? Just take the blending brush. Make everybody happy. Alright, I think it's been long enough for these guys. And pat whatever's left into the skin. I always find hydrating, you know, a little extra hydration on the under eye helps a lot with your concealer from creasing. I've been doing my wing liner a little bit different, using this Natasha Denona powder because it's so dark, and a little angle brush. So I'm gonna go into the palette and I'm gonna use this blush here. It's so cute, it's a little heart. Too much? Am I getting carried away yet? Took a clean brush, kinda. I did get a little heavy-handed there, but that just goes to show how pigmented everything is. Oh my goodness. I had swatched them separately and then I swatched them together, and together I personally think they look so beautiful. So I'm gonna apply my kind of, oh my god. I mixed them all together and I need to knock off that excess because oh, beautiful. Yes. I'll just take my big brush, kind of meld everybody together. I'm digging this palette. I sure am. Okay, let's finish the eyes. This foundation lip is driving me insane. It must go. And in the meantime, I go ahead with my Makeup Forever. This is the Lip Booster. It's like a little lip serum that preps your lips and stuff. And this is a matte liquid lipstick, so a little added moisture is always a good idea. So for fun and a little extra, you know, why not? I'm going in with this Marc Jacobs highlighter. This one is in the shade Orange Crush. So pretty. I'm gonna go into the shade Harley. It's like a gray black, which I like. And I'm gonna apply that really close to my lower lash line, just using a little flat shader. You know, I really kind of appreciate that she didn't put like a black. She did this gray black shade. I dig it. Something different, you know, but yeah, it does what you need it to, type of thing. Now I'm gonna take the fluffy brush that I use for like my crease work and the outer V work, and I cleaned it off in my little switch. Just gonna blend that color downward. Make it a little more smoky, a little more carefree, like, you know. And I'm gonna take that brush and just take a little dab of the purple that we used on the outer V, this shade here, and smudge it down. I'm actually going to use my number 2 from Wayne Goss to do that. And then go back into that Harley shade with the same brush. Smoky, smoky. Need something on this inner tear duct. I think I'm gonna go with the obvious shade, the shade Lola. It's like a sparkly, champagne-y kind of shade. Can't talk. I have my moments. Alright, I need to touch on my eyebrows because, I don't know, looks like they need to be touched up. I don't know where the Anastasia one is, so we'll use Chella. Chella's a decent brand. Yeah, I'm digging this eyeshadow palette. I mean, the highlighter's great, the blush is great. I'm gonna grab this lipstick from the palette. It's in the shade Scandi, the Ulta Beauty matte liquid lipstick. Never tried this, only swatched it. I'm gonna be brave and I'm gonna be bold, and I'm not gonna use a lip liner. I'm just gonna use the lipstick. Let's go. I freaking love this color. This color. Wow. I feel like this palette was just so well thought out. Good job, girl. Oh my god. So this is the finished look. I loved working with this palette. I only had one shade that I wasn't overly impressed with, but I feel like it's very comparable to the Ulta Beauty's Textured Rose Gold palette, whereas if you use your finger, it'll work really, really good. And it was this one right here. It's a little chunky, a little more texture to it. I wasn't able to use it as I wanted to with the brush. But other than that, that's just me trying to find something to complain about. But other than that, this palette is A+. And for the price, you cannot beat it. And this liquid lipstick right here is so comfortable. And the color, she nailed it with these colors. Dropping the mic, I'm done. Thank you guys so much for your continued support over here on my channel. Don't forget to head over to Judi's channel and show your support. Let her know Mo sent ya. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay beautiful. I'll see you soon.